There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
And happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to GhostBox Live. My name is Greg Bakun. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I hope everything is going well. I do want to just say that depending on how things go over here, I might call it a quick night, and I'll show you why. Because I have storms coming my way, and they're very severe. I can't see, might be able to see the blue dot. That's where I am, and this big nasty red wall coming my way has been spawning tornadoes. And if it's severe thunderstorm, I'll stay with you all. But if it's tornadoes, like if there's a tornado warning for my area, I'm going to get off, because I don't go down to the basement or anything, but I do watch what's going on. And with a tornado around, it's always a little scary. So we'll see what happens, of course, right? With that, I wanted to say hello, and I'm just going through. Hey, Emily, thanks for joining tonight. Good to see you. John, good to see you. Greg, good to see you. Let's see here. Hello. And just seeing who's all here to join in with us tonight. So let's see here. Why don't we just talk about a couple things before we attempt spirit communication, okay? First off, as always, please check out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, psychic medium tarot card reader Ane. She is going to be doing one-question readings Tuesdays and Thursdays, Tuesday at 8 p.m., Thursday at 7. Those are Central Standard Times. But, these are questions that you go to her and you're just asking stuff like, hey, am I going to get a new job? Am I going to get some money? Or how does this feel if I bought a house or something like that? You go to www.onae.org and you go there if you want to schedule more in-depth reading. And I would highly recommend it. I've had it before a number of times, actually, and she is extremely knowledgeable and extremely helpful too. So please consider that. Also, I just wanted to say, and this is an old graphic, but today was my first day for my radio show on AM 950. And I'm going to be doing it again next week, not with Bishop James Long, but just want to let you know, if you have a chance to tune in, it's on every Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time. You go to AM 950 Radio to stream it, or go to the Facebook page, AM 950 Radio Facebook page, and you can actually watch it, which is a lot of fun too. Next week, I'm going to have, unless something changes, which anything can change, is I'm working with the Travel Channel to get some guests together, because don't forget, it is Ghosttober on the Travel Channel. And we were talking about maybe the cast from Destination Fear, or possibly Dave Schrader, or it could be neither. It's all about people's availabilities, isn't it? And we just never know what's happening. But please check it out if you can. It was a lot of fun to do today. So it's good. Now going over to the comments, because we need to do some, and of course I got to put up, comments like this. Thank you very much. And thank you for taking part in it and asking questions. Let's see here. As I am just reading here, and Janelle, thank you for joining in. So Mary, good to see you. Thank you very much. So this is how it goes for anybody who is new. And Dennis, good to see you also. Anyone who's new on here, works very simply. We attempt to speak with spirits. I like to use the spirit box, which is this device right here. It's just a radio. We have some really good communication sometimes. Sometimes we don't. It just depends on a lot of factors that is beyond our understanding, at least beyond my understanding. And what I like to try to do is reach out to your loved ones if we can. We've had some really good really good communication recently. So it was really fun to see people being able to connect with loved ones. And I do enjoy that quite a bit. It makes me feel really good because I feel like so much of us like to talk about how the scary locations that we're in and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that, honestly. But I do like to take it to a different level and talk about how we can help people with it and what we can do to make things better. So um, my table's a little less tonight because I don't have my Ovilus on there tonight. So the thing about that is, hey Jenny, how are you doing? Good, thank you for joining in. So we just got to go off of the REM pod into K2. I was on a show last night, and the K2 by me, because I have one situated right next to me always. This was going off like crazy. And it was really interesting to see how we would be talking. And we were talking mainly about strong spirit communication, how to be nice, and how to be respectful in your spirit communication. And the Ovilus was responding as if he's saying kind of like, yes, thank you, I agree, this is great. And so I keep my eye on it tonight. This is the one that I keep by me, just in case, somewhere a little bit different. Over at my equipment cam, just I have some simple stuff set up. As far as the Ovilus was concerned, I just needed to put some different batteries in that I do not have currently. So, but I have my REM pod, and I have my flashlight and my K2, and this funny little thing that goes off if you touch the wires. So with that being said, that's, we have all the ingredients for a fun night. So as always, what I'd like to recommend to people, don't give me your energy, give me your intention. We do not want your energy. Your energy is yours. Do not put that forward. Being able to think that it is that you would be helping. Your intention helps. Your intention to be able to try to, like, you really want it to work for us, or you really want someone to come in, start that intention, start making that work, because then we'll be able to hopefully maybe get something out of it. I don't guarantee responses. What I am guaranteeing, though, is that we're going to have respectful communication, okay? So I'm just seeing the latest weather report. It just says rain is going to start around 10:30. That's not so bad. I do love thunder. I do love lightning. When it's light out and we get severe weather, I like to go into my truck and drive into the storms. Even if it's tornadoes, I like driving into the storms and taking pictures and recording it. So what I also like to do is I would like to ask that if you could possibly share this video for me, and doing so will help get the energy up, the vibration, I should say, at the very least. That would be really, really swell if you could do that for me, please. And then I like to talk a little bit about protection, if I may. And what I mean by that is that we'd like to make sure that everyone is safe, and that there is nothing nothing that's going to attach itself to you. That's a real thing. Don't think for a minute that it isn't. It's happened to me a number of times. It's happened to my friends. It's probably happened to you. It may have happened to you and you don't even know it, but you want to be safe while you do this. And one of the things I like to do is I like to spray some Florida water on me. And this Florida water is, and this isn't a commercial, this is just a fact. This Florida water is brought to you by Northern Shadows Paranormal Research Team. They sent it to me because I asked, and they're some of the best people I've ever investigated with, and they're up in Duluth. And I like to put this up every once in a while. If you are interested in finding out more about them, you got to go there and check out their videos of their evidence that they put up. Honestly, it will be worth your time to do so, because they are incredible. They are very respectful, and they have a fire to, in them to get to the bottom of what's happening. So definitely check them out. They're very good. So with that, let's talk about, and let's do this protection, okay? And let's start with, just thinking good thoughts, taking some deep breaths, okay? Just and out, in and out, right? And what you want to do is just, think about your heart, think about loved ones, think about spirit guides, and think about, just light that emanates from your heart, and it's protection. It just kind of goes all over you, and it just covers you. And this is protection from spirits. This is good energy. And this is something that you just want to be able to hone in for yourself. And what I always say every time I do this, that you take that energy, right, and you just spread it out, okay, to all the walls around you. Covers the cat, covers the kids, even if they're not taking part, you just want to make sure everybody is protected. Because we work with higher vibration, or should I say higher vibrational energies, but you never know what's going to kind of sneak its way in. So just keep that in mind. And I'm getting a lot of folks here that are just saying, I've had attachments. Absolutely, you just want to be very careful with that. Just a couple more people to say hello to, of course, is and I can't find them, but I saw that their name came up. Lucy, Chris, good to see you. Meg, good to see you. Thank you for joining in. Chantal, good to see you. Thank you for joining in. Let's do some spirit box work, okay? As always, we're going to turn on our audio recorder. Do you know this is actually a very special day for a lot of reasons, but I will put it under one banner. And that is that the last Minnesota Paracon that took place started 2 years ago today. Well, I should say it would have been the Thursday night VIP dinner started 2 years ago today, which for me has some great importance and great meaning, but also is the last one, which is a real bummer, and I really miss those. But, here we are. We're together doing live feeds, and hopefully that you all enjoy it. Remember, always tag your audio, always tag your, record your audio for the spirit box session, because you always want to hear what's being said. Tag it, and it's 10:15, GhostBox Live, October 11th. So definitely something that you want to do as an investigator. Spirit box we're going to use, just an SB7, nothing too very special. I do have a shack hack here, which is nice. This is not the crowd favorite, the S box. So right now we're going to keep these to ourselves. I also have, if we really wanted to, I also have the SB11 here with me. At some point, someday, somehow, I will set up maybe one of the customs and have that on a different camera. They're big machines, but it's certainly a lot of fun to try different things. But part of it too is we know this works. A lot of you have been very happy with, hey Mandy, a lot of you have been very happy with the results, and it's kind of like, if it isn't broke, why change it, right? So spirits, let's talk. Spirits, my name is Greg. We're going to try talking with you tonight. We ask that you please consider talking with us. I've got to hit this device here that I'm going to turn on. It's going to be very loud, but it's a way for you to talk to us directly. And I would appreciate it if you consider talking to us. We don't do this to exploit you, but rather to hear you, to help you if you need it, or possibly be able to bring out relatives of the people who are watching tonight, which is something we really would like to do. So we're going to turn on everything. We're going to do 150 sweep backward sweep. Now, Amanda, you're the one that did not like the S-Box, and I think the SB11 is, it is, you know, a personal preference. There we go. Is there a Christina here? Because that's what it sounded like it just said. Or are you Christina? Going through the names real fast. It feels like we have some folks coming through. You able to say hello to us, please? I got Robert came through, and then a woman's like, "What's that?" Hello. So we're sweeping at a rate that it's not easy to get radio, okay? But we're getting voices coming through, which is exciting. How many spirits are in this room with me right now? Can I get a number, please? Did I get 4? 5. All right. Thank you. 4. Then we're back to 4. Chantal, I heard 4, 5, 4. Janice heard 5. Thank you, spirits. I really appreciate you talking with us. You know, you could say whatever you want. We just hope that you could say it in a clear way as best as you can so that we can understand you. All right. So first off, I have a friend who lives in Wisconsin. His name is John, and sounds like some weird stuff is going on in his house. Did you say paranormal? It sounded like paranormal. Are you doing paranormal things in his house? Sounds like that you're bugging the animals too. You just say ask Robert. Me? Are you doing it? Is there a purpose behind you doing it? Hey, Jimmy, thanks for joining us. Is there a Shirley here? We're trying to reach Shirley. I'm glad you are, Emily. That's what this is all about. It's our best idea of what we're hearing. You know, so you're right in there. You're totally right in there. Are you going to leave John's house alone? It didn't sound like they're going to leave you alone, John. It sounded like a woman, actually. Was that Shirley that answered me? John, I feel like Shirley doesn't want to answer me at all because she doesn't want to. I definitely agree. What I heard started with an N. I definitely feel like that she might be talking, but she's not going to admit to who she is. Yes, Tracy, I agree. That's what I heard. And that's it too, Emily. So, John, you're screwed. I'm not coming there anymore. Hey, John, could you respond to me? Do you want it to stop, or was it not that bad? Just listening. Shirley, you need to stop what you're doing there, okay? It's not wanted. Okay. I thought that's who Shirley was. I remember that we got Shirley a couple years ago, right, at the Palmer House in the restaurant through a spirit box, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Something I'm looking for in particular. You hear the low-level stuff being said? Very, very quiet, very under the radar, but it's actually very, they're saying words. All right, give me a second, please. There's something I'm looking for in particular. All right, Chuck. First of all, happy birthday. I hope today was good for you. You know, is Chuck's father here? We're trying to reach out to Chuck's father. After all, it is Chuck's birthday, which I'm sure you know. We'd love to hear from you. Angel. You hear that? Something about Angel. Like you're an angel. Is that Chuck's mom? Are you talking about your angel? Very interesting. Yeah, you all got it. Yeah, we all got it. We heard you. And Chuck, I honestly wonder if that was your mom. It'd be nice to think it was. You know? Maybe that's what you were meant to hear, for this. I'm going to go off on my own here for a second, and I hope someone doesn't mind me doing this. Is Aunt Bev here? Trying to reach your Aunt Bev. I think you came through yesterday. Oh, you're very welcome. She just popped into my mind, actually. That's why I wanted to ask. How about Uncle Gene? He's home. Did you hear that? When I asked about Uncle Gene, he's home. Wow. Which to me means, heaven, No need to apologize. It's very, very exciting, actually. I don't sound it because I'm really tired, but never has anyone said I'm very excited in such a monotone tone. Like, I'm very, very excited. Yeah, isn't that something? That's fantastic. Thank you. That is good. Thank you very much. It's starting. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. What about Billy? Billy, are you around? Well, that is what you're supposed to do, Jimmy, that's for sure. Billy, can you say hello, please? I thought you came through last night. Esperanza, is that pronounced Tylar? Is Esperanza's grandfather here? Could you say hello to us, please? Could you say hello to your granddaughter, please? Can you show me no, please?
Jump.
Is Esperanza's grandfather here with me right now? Just heard I'm here. Not very clear. And the pendulum is saying yes. Can you say something through this box that I'm holding, please? Can you say something that your granddaughter would recognize, please? All right. All right, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Can a spirit make the flashlight go off for us, please, or hit the antenna to make the REM pod go off, please? Can you do that for me? If you're able to speak to oh wow, you hear that? I'm here. I think that was Bev. I think that was Bev. You know, that's a really, thank you for bringing that up. For those of you who are sending me stars, first of all, thank you. I appreciate it. Just so you know, they don't go to me. They go to Paranormal Warehouse, which is totally, totally fine. But if anyone wants to send over a love donation, which does not mean that you have to do so for us to reach out to family or anything, but if anyone wants to, you can send something to PayPal, and that's fine. No obligation whatsoever, but I just wanted you all to know if you're sending stars, it's not going to come to me directly, all right? Enough of me talking over spirit communication. Yeah, yeah, it has. I think it's just a good night. We got a good crowd on tonight also, of you folks of watching and stuff, and you're taking part. You're all so, you're so into it tonight that you're helping. You're making this happen. So just want to let you know and thank you all very much. Could you say that again, please? Something, something for a reason. And no problem with that whatsoever, Heather. Thank you for doing that. Let's see, what else do we have here? Sounded like someone just said F you, and it couldn't have been to me because I'm lovable, so it must be one of you. You all heard Dave's name. That's good. Oh my God, get a room or two. We're very, very happy that you're here. Thank you very much. All right, Josh, let's see what we can do. Is Paul here? Josh's cousin Paul, are you able to talk to us, please? Josh would really like to hear from you. Paul, can you say something to us, please? Hope none of you thought that was like a ghost hand or something. Can you turn on the flashlight for us, please? Just said it's been a while. And you all heard Paul. Huh. And it's when I asked it if you could turn the flashlight on, Spirit said it's been a while. Well, please feel free to do so. We'd love to see you do it. No thanks. All right, Renee. Is Chip here? We'd really like to hear Renee. Did someone just say what you want? Okay. Interesting. Was that you that just said something, Chip?
Sounds good.
Female? Renee would like to hear from you.
I don't know.
Hi there. Spirit said, never mind, and then hi there. Well, hi, how are you? John. That's very kind of you to say.
I'm done. Guys,
You're just hopping tonight. I love it. I make no guarantees. First of all, Lynn is looking for her Aunt Jean. Jean, are you here with us? Could you talk to us, please? Woman said something like, I am, or something like that. And Jean, did you give away your ring before you passed away? Can you just yes or no, please?
thanks.
It wasn't yes or no. Can you tell me who has the ring, please? I don't want it. It's Lynn that wants it. Lynn, you know Mark? You're all hearing the same thing, and this is why I love this, because you're all on top of it. You're all on top of it. I love it. Now, in my defense, I think you hear something because the speaker is going this way, and I'm behind it. Okay, let's just, not that I'm making excuses for what I'm doing, but from behind the speaker, it sounded like F you, Greg, but I'm sure that's impossible. Woman voice, who was it? He said, who was it?
Anyway,
Anyway? Are you suggesting I move along in my conversation? Anyway, moving on. Stop talking, Greg.
you don't.
No, they're not. Oops. That's what I wanted to grab. Right? Not that I want to turn this into something about me, but are there some spirits here that don't like me? For you. Is the swearing for me? Well, Well, most of my enemies are still alive, so I don't know. Oops. Good. The spirit that keeps swearing, can you say your name, please, loud and clear? Oh, good. That makes me feel good, Chris. Thank you. Did you hear that on as a quieter response? Because that's what I thought I heard as a quieter response. Hello. 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 Good. How are you? I'm good. Sound like, what's up? You know, we're just hanging out. What's your name? Right? I'm just looking to see if the bell on the left was moving. And from just my blind eye looking at it to my right, it looked like it was moving, but it doesn't look like it's moving on camera. Yeah, Jay, we've been trying, and it's we're not getting any of that. You try again, though. Could Spirit turn on the flashlight for us, please? That would be great. We just want to know if you're here and if you're able to talk to us via the equipment. When I asked earlier if someone would turn on the flashlight, I got a response along the lines of haven't done it in a while. So I get that a lot, actually. Whoa, hello. Thank you very much. And the Spirit Box just said hello. Well, thank you. If I'm known to you, or if you know me, can you turn the flashlight back off, please? If you know who I am. If we're related or you're a friend. Would you be able to turn the flashlight off for me? If you have a relative, all right, you're turning it off? All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Are you a relative of mine then? Is that what you're saying? Or you're just, because I did two things. One, I just wanted to see it turned on, and you did it. Thank you. And I'm just curious to know who you are, so I'm just asking questions. Well, Jay, you wanted the flashlight on, so I turned the flashlight on, okay? Well, no, I didn't turn it on. Spirit turned it on. Thank you. In all seriousness, thank you for turning the flashlight on. Is there a David here?
That's right.
Well, here's the thing. I lost a good friend named Dave over a year ago, and I wondered if that was you by chance. If Dave, that was you, could you let me know, please? So you turned on the flashlight. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you again. That is very cool. Now, I want to know who you are. If you're related to me in some way, the way I made it sound before, if you're related to me, could you turn the flashlight off? That'd be a way for me to know that you're related to me in some way. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you very much. If you are one of my parents, could you turn the flashlight back on for me, please? If you are my parent, one of my parents, could you turn the flashlight back on for me, please? Are you a grandparent? Are you Lou? Are you David? If you're still here, can you turn the flashlight back on for me, please? What do you mean you gotta go? You don't have to go. What do you have going on? You're able to turn the flashlight on, which I greatly appreciate. Can you touch the antenna on the device next to it that has the lights on it? Can you touch that and it will go off? Can you do that for me, please? I'm just trying to establish communication. If you could turn it on, that would be amazing. Use the energy that's outside right now with the thunderstorm to be able to turn on a device for me, please. Jay, that's a really good point, actually. Whoever turned on the flashlight, do you know Jay? If you know Jay, can you turn the flashlight back on, please? Look at all the responses we're getting. You're so sweet. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Is Andrea's grandmother here? Are you trying to communicate? She's hearing you through the spirit box. Okay. It's not Jay, but Jason. Are you here for Jason? I think you would know either way, but I'll ask it correctly. Or still wondering if Andrea's grandmother is here. She's hearing your voice. Can you say, okay, all right, wow. Can you turn it on all the way for Andrea, please? Would you mind doing that? Yep, turn it on all the way, please.
No.
No? Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. You know, if you're actually trying to reach Jason, could you turn it on all the way, please? You're there. Either turn it on all the way or turn it off completely. That way we'll know if you're there for Jason. Could you do that for me, please? I know, right? I can hear the thunder behind me. Just take the energy from outside, okay? Oh, Emily. I heard your name. Came on when we're asking about your grandmother, you know?
There's a 29.
29? 29 what, spirits? I just want to show I'm still here. At least you have a name that is like multiple syllables. Like when my name comes through, it sounds like someone's just blurting something out. It's always hard to know if it's actually my name. You have 3 syllables in your name. Yeah, you all heard 29 also. Hi. You get those little voices, say hi. And we saw that someone thought that they heard Dottie, right? Dottie, are you here? Are you trying to talk to Kelly? Do you hear that woman's voice that came through? Heather, didn't we pick up Philip's name earlier too? Philip, are you still here? Are you able to talk to us? Sometimes the voices that come through are a little unusual, should we say. And that was like a harmonica. Did you hear that? Are you playing a harmonica? Could you play that again for us? I saw somebody else mention his name. Yeah, Amanda, I think I'm going to follow your suggestion. All right, can you turn that off for me, please? Whoever turned on the flashlight, you should be able to turn it off now. Can you turn it off for me, please? Did you hear Philip? All right, here we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Can you turn it off all the way for me, please? No? You know, it's interesting how the spirit box has so much saying right now. The flashlight's going crazy. It'd be great if this device was going off. Can someone make this light up for me, please? Can you light up the K2 for me, please? All right, why don't we do this? Because I'm sure you all can't hang around all night. What do you want? That's what just came through. What do you want? I'm so happy to hear that. I'm really happy to hear that. Okay. Let's do this before we call it good, okay? Are there any spirits that need help crossing over? So yes, there are. Okay, this is what we're going to do then. We're going to try to cross you over, okay? This is where you will want to, you're going to want to use the energy from the storm to help you. We will guide you, okay? Now, for those of you who have not taken part before in this, what I need is your intention to help get the spirits to cross over. I will lead them, okay? And how I will do this is I will open light, okay? And maybe we'll have the flashlight guide us in some way. Spirits, I want you all to know that there is no reason why you can't cross over, okay? Do you understand that? What you need to do is you need to, I'm going to open it up. There's going to be some light, okay? And you need to actually follow that light. You hear that? It's bright. Yes, it is. It's bright, and you need to walk forward. What's going to happen is that you're going to have spirit guide or loved ones on the other side helping you. Do you see it? You need to go to the light, okay? That is the way that you can cross over. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cross it. Don't be afraid of what you have done in your life to think that you cannot cross over. You can cross over. And we have no voices. Here, finally. Did you hear that? Here, finally. So you cross.
1,000.
1,000? Did we cross over 1,000 spirits tonight? You know, spirits, one thing that you should know is that you are loved, okay? Cross. Cross now. Are you crossed? Or crossed? Good. Here? Here? Good. I believe you with that. I'll shut this session down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you for talking to us tonight. So that's how that works. And I think we accomplished quite a bit tonight. One thing that I'm going to ask everyone to do is remember to close the circle. This session is over. Remember, tell the spirits, you are not allowed to follow me. You are not allowed to interact with me unless you are a loved one or a friend. Otherwise, you are not allowed to interact with me anymore. This is done. And it's important that you do that because, as we talked about earlier, you get those attachments and you don't want the attachments. So just please, please consider that, okay? Please doing that. Good. Happy to hear that, Emily. Thank you very much. Thank you, Anne. I appreciate that also. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, I do too, but at the same time, I think it's the right amount of time just for us to be able to talk with whoever we need to. But you know, as Emily put out one before, is like there are after shows at some point if that we're doing that if you become a supporter of Paranormal Warehouse, that and we'll have these scheduled, that you can actually take part in special spirit box sessions that we're working on, different stuff. But that being said, I'm here for you right now. You know, I'm here for these sessions. You know, that nothing changes with that. Manita, I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Mandy. I'm glad that you find it comforting. And folks, just remember too that it's not me doing it; it's all of us. I can't stress this enough, that it's us doing this, and we're the ones that do this together. And so I don't see it me doing it. I see that we're doing it, and you should all be very happy with yourselves. And quite honestly, after this crossover, some of you should be tingling because of all the work that we're doing. So thank you all very much. Thank you, Joe. I really appreciate it. So before I close off, unless anyone has any questions, I just want to remind everyone, Tuesdays and Thursdays on Tuesday night at 8, Thursday night at 7. So that will be really good for one question readings. And then next Sunday, even though it's not Bishop Long, please consider checking out my new radio show on AM 950. It's my first time doing broadcast radio. I've been doing internet radio, which is amazing. Nothing detracts from that by any means, but being able to do some broadcast radio has been a dream of mine. So I'm really excited that I'm doing it. And someone had also asked whether or not you can get apps for your phone for Spirit Box. You can. And the one that immediately comes to mind, it's a little bit more fidgety to work with, is the Echo Box, which I've had some great responses with. There's some other ones, but also for like tablets and stuff, there's a Phasma Box, which we tried on here. Not had a great response on it for here, but I've had great response in the past. So kind of, something to, think about too. So with that being said, feel free to reach out to me any way that you want. I'm available on Facebook. If you have questions, if you don't feel right after this session, reach out to me. Reach out to me with any questions. You can also reach out to Minnesota GhostBox, MN GhostBox, for information. I do these every Sunday at 10. I also sit in for Ane if she's unable to on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But, I'm always here if you need me. I cannot thank you all enough for taking part tonight. I can only echo what all of you are saying, and that is that we had a really, really good session tonight. It was fantastic. Thank you all very much for all of it. And I will talk to you all next week. Have a great week, everyone. Talk to you later. Take care. Good night.